welcome back. My name is mariemajor. In this video, let's talk about New Year's. So I am filming this on New Year's Eve day, and I want to talk about how we've been programmed completely wrong. That we've been trained, our mind, we have been told that this is actually when the new year is, when it's actually not. The new year is when the star Sirius shines and opens the portal, which is from July 26th to August 4th. So that is really when the new year is. I like to think and work on the 13 moon calendar and work with galactic time, because to me, always the 12-month calendar never sat right with me. It never felt aligned. And when I started practicing and learning more about the energy and time and everything like that, and I just wrote a book about how time is an illusion, but how we as humans can make it work for us. And I've done a lot of just looking into it, feeling, channeling, asking my guides, what is time? Because it's so difficult for our human mind to wrap around the idea and the energy behind time. And we are so taught that it's linear, which it's not. It's happening all at once. Everything is a spiral, and that's how I view time. So with learning about the 13 moon calendar and the galactic time, you are aligning back to the rhythm of your body. You're tuning and aligning with your chakras. You are healing your nervous system, and you are actually really creating an energy field where you begin to create and attract what it is you desire. So a lot of people will be like, okay, it's New Year's Eve, great. Tomorrow's January 1st. I'm gonna change a lot of habits. And there's a lot of reasons why this is wrong. First of all, most people will put a set of goals, they set intentions, they do their vision boards, which, I'm all for this. I do vision boards around this time. I write down things, but also I do it every month. I am anchoring into this energy every month where I'm like, okay, this is my intentions. These are my desires. This is how I reflect. And understanding it when you're breaking it down into smaller cycles versus a longer cycle where you're reflecting, looking back at it, you are becoming you're tuning more into a rhythm of the actual cosmos in the universe. And then you kind of begin to understand where you open your third eye, you're opening and expanding your mind, where you're seeing the bigger picture of galactic time, of energy, of the 13 moon calendar. And you begin to understand, okay, well, yeah, it's not 12 months, but I'm aligning to this 13-month cycle, which is where the moon and the energy, and a lot of females, and a lot of men understand this too, but a lot of females with their period and everything like that, and they sync up, they understand, and they actually become more in tune, so their body is now in a natural rhythm state. So you're aligning to the energy field of the universe, and you're connecting. So this is where you now will realize that maybe some illness you have, some pain, some certain things, your sleep patterns aren't great. This is where, when you line up to the 13 moon calendar and galactic time, and you begin to understand this, you're gonna see different results. You're gonna see how it's gonna change. So back to January 1st, where a lot of people set that goal, set those intentions for the new year, and then they get into it, they're doing so well, and let's say the third week of January comes around, maybe it's February for some people, maybe it's March, maybe it's April, and there's kind of this energy of depression because they're realizing things aren't working out for them, the universe isn't aligning to their desires, they're taking score way too soon, and they get frustrated and they get into this state of a lower vibrational frequency. So this is where you begin to realize, okay, I've been taught and programmed completely the wrong way. This whole thing about New Year's, this new year, that January, that this 12-month calendar is the way. But then you don't see the results. And it's also because it's a journey within every single day. You meditate, you do the work, but then you have to go throughout your day. You have to live your life. But are you embodying that energy? Are you tuning to that frequency? Are you moving through your day where you're able to trust and allow the universe to line up certain situations, circumstances, things, rendezvous for you to able to bring in what you've been asking for from the universe? So this is where a lot of people get it wrong. This is where there is also that layer of depression. And I know this because I've been there many times, where you have that so-called January, February blues, and things feel just heavier, and there's an energy. And especially for people who are in climates that are cooler climates. I grew up in Canada, but even living in Los Angeles, it is kind of cold, rainy during that period of time. So there's this energy where there's the lack of almost sunlight shining through, and you already feel this energy of like your nervous system tensing up, your body. But even other parts of the world, people experience this because we've been trained and programmed in a false narrative, where we have to understand actually our system, our body, our soul vibrates, tunes to, aligns with the cosmos, with how the planets move, with how the stars move. And the new year is really, if you want it to be a new year, but I think every day, I think also your birthday, it's where you now are lining up with the stars, with the sun, and that is the new year for that person. But it's also, if you want to think of a new year, it's the star Sirius, where July 26th, I believe July 26th to August 4th. And this is where you have this portal, this energy that you can really set intentions and work with that energy field. And this is where you begin to see, okay, I can see results happening. I can see energy working. I can see things shifting. So we've been just totally programmed the wrong way. Like a lot of things, a lot of subjects we've been told wrong. But you need to trust yourself, what feels right for you. I'm not saying don't go enjoy New Year's, don't set goals, don't set intentions, but be kinder to yourself. Understand this is a daily thing. This is a journey every single day. Set those goals daily. Set those intentions daily. Trust in it daily. This is how you become attuned to your energy field. This is how you become the attractor. This is how you line up with the universe. Because a lot of people will be like, I'm doing all the work, but then they're like, well, the universe must not like me, or just my luck, and start saying things like that. But it's not that. It's you're not tuning to the natural rhythm of the universe for you to align with the energy able to allow you to attract and create and to become one with. So you get in a state where you are just constantly doubting yourself. There's a rhythm, there's a negative energy where you're questioning yourself and the universe. And just keep in mind, everything's a mirror, it's law of attraction. So what you're putting out, you're creating. So a lot of people take score way too soon, way too quickly, and they're not trusting in the divine timing of their dreams, of their life. So I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to vibrate on a frequency of love, because that's the actual energy field that we are all a part of. And the more people who are bridging with fear instead of bridging with love, that's how you don't get to where you want to be. So really ask yourself, what am I bridging with timelines? What bridge am I using? What emotion, what energy am I using to walk over that bridge to that next timeline? And it should be love, happiness, oneness, connection, divine, faith, trust, kindness. These are where you bridge certain timelines. And I'm going to film a video about that, because bridging timelines is everything. It's everything. And when people begin to understand where they begin to focus on a certain moment, let's say they're in a past moment, but remember, there's no past, but you're consciously aware of what happened in your so-called human past or past life, you can change that narrative. You can change that story. Or when you're focusing on the future, how are you feeling? But remember, there's no future. That's already done. But you are changing certain timelines in any moment. It's connections. This is what it's all about. So where are you shifting your awareness? So that is the bridge. That's the bridge. What are you shifting with that vibration? So I hope you all have a blessed and great energy today. And I want you to go into this January 1st, knowing and trusting that this is just, let's say, any other day. This is just a new energy. Every day is a new beginning. You got this. Every day is new. Every day you can restart again. Every day you can create again. Trust in this. You got this. And I hope this video helped. Please, please, please comment down below what it is you feel about galactic time, the 13 moon calendar, things you want me to expand on. And yes, thank you so much for watching and allowing yourself to show up for this energy and doing the inner work. I'm so proud of you. This is a community. We're doing this together, and you are not alone. And you got this. Like, your dreams are there. They are there. So sending everyone so much love and happiness and all the blessings. Thank you for watching.